Yes, morning to you, Priscilla. Of course, by now, many Ugandans know that parliamentary and local council campaigns officially kicked off yesterday and today. I'm going to have a conversation with the incumbent Lord Mayor, Salongo Erias Lukwago, who is also the leader of People's Front for Freedom, a renowned lawyer in Kampala here. But it's now close to 13 years because I'm subtracting the years that he spent out of the City Hall as the Lord Mayor. But I know he first came in as an independent. He then took on the FDC ticket, and now he's on the ticket for People's Front for Freedom. One would ask, why would Erias Lukwago opt to come back after 13 years? Good morning, Lord Mayor.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning, viewers there.
Why would you, after all those years that the Kampala people have given you to take the mantle as the supreme or the superintendent of the city, political city, why would you want to come back?
Well,
you say enough is enough.
Well, it's a matter you need also to interrogate from your side and understand the reasons. Because you know the city needs it. Actually, the country, I still have a lot to offer to the people of Uganda, not only Kampala, but Ugandans at large, because I've been so instrumental in a number of governance issues in this country. And the journey continues until we reach the promised land. That is at a national level. Then at the city level here, of course, I have a 5-pillar agenda. My agenda is anchored on those core pillars, 5 pillars. 1, steadfast and indefatigable leadership as a fortress of rectitude. That is so crucial. Steadfast and relentless kind of fight to have a city that accommodates everyone. Number 2, I've been so instrumental in all the planning processes. So I continue to offer that kind of leadership whereby we have a planned city. I've been developing a master plan, albeit with a number of challenges. So I played a pivotal role in all the planning processes, policy formulation that would steer or guide the city to the destination where we want to go. The other thing is about the third one. It's about being a bastion for social justice and a vanguard for the rights of the urban poor. You know, we have a city which is not inclusive, which is not functional. And there are cartels in the city who would want now to have a city in the hands of just a handful of individuals, those cartels. So that fight, that struggle continues. The other thing is about fostering synergies with the development partners. We have not had enough funding from the government here. So we have got a number of plans. If you looked at this document I prepared, these are the achievements, the challenges I've encountered, and the trajectory ahead. It's a 60-page document here.
This document, the milestones towards a functional and inclusive Kampala capital city. Yes, they've given you the years, the time. How long is enough for one to transform the city? Because you were given a mandate, we've been pushing on and doing this, but still, the challenges we're talking about, or the successes that you've been able to, you want to build on, you've been able to do that. But how long should you say that now this is enough? I've been able, or one should be able to transform the city, and then maybe someone else comes on and builds on what you've been able to achieve?
You see, you need to assess again the agenda and the capacity of those who have offered themselves in this election. Just look at the challenges before us as against their capabilities and the promises they are making, honestly. I don't want to blow my own trumpet. Who measures up to those challenges? Be honest. Be honest to yourself. Because that is the challenge. That is the issue. And away from that, my agenda has always been, first and foremost, focus on laying a foundation for the transformation of the city. a city that is functional, a city that is inclusive, a city that befits the Pearl of Africa. And we have encountered these innumerable challenges, countless challenges. And we are still pushing on against those challenges. You get the point. I'm in the thick of it. I'm at the battlefront to overcome those challenges so that we forge a way forward.
Yes, you are forging a way forward. But these past years, the situation we seem to be moving, and yet we move nowhere. And who should be taking the blame? Whom should we be pointing the finger at? Because you, as the political leader of the city, we have the technical under President's office. Well, things are not moving anywhere.
You've got to have a holistic picture. You see, it's not about the individuals at Stay Hall or the actors in Kampala. It's a national crisis. You see, if you are talking about a dysfunctional city, so is the country. It's dysfunctional. We need to refix it. We need to recalibrate the country, just like we are doing in the city here. So, and we have said time and again that for us at PFF, and these are the ideas we have shared with the colleagues in other political formations, that we are in a war situation. And when you are in a war situation, every person who holds fort at a particular in a particular electoral area should be a commander of that particular territory. When you are advancing this struggle, should be a commander at a national level, at a parliamentary level, and the local level. So, the territory assigned to me is Kampala. And I've not disappointed, you get the point, in the fight for, first of all, fixing governance issues, 2, fixing the problems of the city, issues of oversight and accountability, and also social justice for the urban poor. Have I disappointed anyone? No.
Well, some would look at the Lord Mayor and say, the things that Lord Mayor, him and his like-minded people, saying, give me another term, I'm going to do this and that. The same way they will be looking at President Museveni, saying, you know what, he has been there for 40 years, Lord Mayor wants to make it 20 or so. They will say they are one of the same.
You see, you are comparing it to incomparables. You can't compare me to Museveni. No, that's even an insult. He assumed the power when I was just finishing.
Well, what I'm saying is that one term after another.
He grabbed the power in 1986 when I just completed the P7. I was joining Senior 1. And he's quick to say that Lukwago is tired, should go home. Can you imagine a person who found me in P7? You get the point. I was just a toddler. I was a teenager.
What I was driving at was one term after another. President Museveni has been asking one term after another, and they are saying that, you know what, even some people in the opposition are asking one term after another, and they are saying, hey, we need to return to term limits, we need to return to governance, the people-centered governance. And they're saying President Museveni is also doing the same and asking one term after another.
You see, the political inertia Mr. Museveni has created in this country, call it traffic jam. Almost everything is at a standstill. It's like we are moving towards Jinja, and there is a truck in Mabira blocking the road, and some of us are stuck in the traffic jam, and instead of pushing the person who has caused the blockade in the road, who has blocked off the road, to give way, then you are pushing me, who is also fighting to get that blockade out of the way. Are you being fair to me? You get the point. We are trying to clear the road to Damascus. We are clearing the road to the promised land. You get the point. And Museveni has been a stumbling block. So this is what exactly we are fighting. You get the point. And their territory assigned to me by colleagues is Kampala. And many have got different territories. And it's the reason we are saying, look here, it's not only about fixing the problems of Kampala, but also advancing the struggle of recalibrating, rebooting this country.
Well, I need to connect to some other people, but as we go back to studios, the Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago is on the way to Kawempe Kutan, where you are going to be launching your manifesto. What kind of day, how are you looking at the day, and what are you promising the people of Kampala?
Well, I'm putting this day in the hands of the Almighty. You can see the skies are dark. You don't know what's going to happen next. But I hope everything will go on as planned, and I'm praying for the best. Good enough, the people of Kawempe, the people of Kampala, and Ugandans at large have always embraced my message. They know what I stand for. They know how resolute I am on issues affecting them, affecting the country. They know that I'm a steadfast leader. So it's just a matter of interacting with my people, and my message resonates with them very well, with their aspirations and wishes and will. So basically, it's all about interacting with the people, but key amongst the issues we are going to address is unveiling this 5-pillar agenda, which we want to continue advancing. Of course, there are deliverables, which are 15. You can call it a 15-point agenda, but we have 5 core pillars on which this agenda is anchored. My only reservation is about the way the Commission has handled this program. I was nominated on 5th September, and I have issues with that. 2 months down the road, we have not been allowed to reach out to the people. That is very, very absurd. You see, once you are nominated, it's logical that you start campaigns right away. That's the only logical thing to do. Unfortunately, we were blocked, and now, 2 months down the road,
you are hitting the road.
We are hitting the road.
Well, we shall be, of course, this is just to let you know that, of course, the campaigns are already underway. He has his reservations with the time that the Electoral Commission has given them. But, of course, we shall be giving you more updates, especially today as he heads to Kawempe and, of course, the rest of the journey